sunset bleeding on cracked streets, engines pounding, heartbeats meet, leather jackets worn and torn, every mile a soul reborn. Rust rebels, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode, on the open road we roll. Passing town, shadows fall, every road a rebel call. Leather gloves, wind and air, every mile a truth laid bare. Guitar solo, tearing high, drums pounding, shake the sky. Through the bands the night ignites, rust rebels, endless nights. Rust rebels, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode, on the open road we roll. Engines hum, leathered soul, every mile a broken road. Tires spinning, hearts collide, on the edge, nowhere to hide. Rust and chrome, ride with me, rock and roll eternally. Guitar screaming, drums ignite, freedom blazing through the night. engines purring, steel and fire, leather gloves, raw desire. Every mile a lawless beat on the highway, hearts compete. Screaming, bending high, drums pounding, reaching sky, rap chant overlay. Ride fast, live free, break the chains, follow me through storm. Rock and roll under open sky, guitar blazing, drums ignite, freedom burning through the night. Through the sunrise paints the desert gold, outlaw stories yet untold. spirits on the road. Desert winds, city lights, every turn ignites the fight. Leather jacket, boots of steel, every road our fate reveals. Gibsons crash like a stormy sea through the night, through storm and rain. Rebel wheels breaking chains. Rebel wheels chasing fire. Rock and roll fuels desire. Guitar blazing, drums explode. Trucker spirits on the road. Engines roar, tires grip the night. Leathered hands chasing the light. Every mile a rebel song. The open road where we belong. Highway outlaws, ride or die, rock and rollin'. Under the sky, guitar screaming. Drums collide, freedom burning. Wild ride. Passing towns in smoky haze. Neon signs set hearts ablaze. Leather boots, worn and torn. Every mile a soul reborn. put a show. Leather boots and torn up jeans, chasing freedom through the scenes. Chasing dreams and rusty cars. Outlaw heart, never tame. Rock and roll is our flame. Guitar wails, drums collide. Freedom burning deep inside. Rock and roll. pulse a beat, every road a story complete. Outlaw fire, burning bright, trucking hard from day to night. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the open ride. Mountains fade, rivers call, every mile we risk it all. Leather gloves, worn out boots, following freedom, chasing roots. Solo guitar lights the sky, drums pounding as we fly through the bends, the rain, the storm. Outlaw fire, hearts reborn. Outlaw fire, burning bright, trucking hard from day to night. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the open engines roar, tires scream, every mile a reckless dream. Leather gloves, wind in hair, freedom lives everywhere. Passing towns in neon light, desert winds, an endless night. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Mountain rise, rivers bend, every road a faithful friend. City lights fade far behind, every mile rewrites the mind. Guitar blazing, bending sky, drums pounding, echoes high. Rap chant overlay, ride the storm, claim the night. Kings of asphalt take the fight. Through bends and rain, through storm and dark, asphalt kings leave their mark. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. screen, every mile a broken dream. Leather boots and steering tight, chasing freedom through the night. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitars screaming, drums collide on the highway. Wild ride. Wild ride. straps on chrome, engines hum, we ride alone. Leather gloves, wind in hair, every mile a daring dare. Highway bends through mist and rain, neon lights reflect our pain. Tires spin on broken streets, every heartbeat a rebel beats. Thunder Road rebellion, ride with me, rock and roll roaring eternally. Guitar blazing, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Mountains rise, rivers glow, passing towns we barely know. Leather jacket, worn out boots, every mile ignites our roots. Guitar screams bending high, drums crash like stormy sky. Rap chant overlay, ride or die. Through the storm, never hide. Through the bends, the night, the rain. Thunder Road rebellion, break the chain. Thunder Road rebellion, ride with me, rock and roll roaring eternally. Guitar blazing, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Rain fades, sun starts to rise. Freedom lives in our eyes. Headlights cut the pitch black night, engines roar, hearts alight. Leather jacket, scars of pride, every road a wild ride. Stars above, asphalt below, every mile helps the outlaw grow. City lights fade far behind, the open road clears the mind. isn't free. Chugging fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide. Rock and roll on the midnight ride. Stars fade, sunrise glows. Freedom is the road we chose. Headlights cut black and night. Engines roll, hearts ignite. Leathered hand gripping tight. Every mile a rebel fight. Stars above, asphalt below. Every road a chance to grow. Passing towns in neon haze. Every mile sets hearts ablaze. To the sky, through the bands of storm and rain, midnight lawless, break the chain. faithful friend. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Solo, tearing high, drums pounding, shake the sky. Through the bends, the storm, the rain. Road kings ride, break the chain. Road kings, wild and free. Rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the highways we unload. Leathered hands chasing the light. Every mile a rebel song. The open road where we belong. Highway outlaws, ride or die. Rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide. Freedom burning, wild ride. In smoky hay, neon signs set hearts ablaze. Leather boots, worn and torn. Every mile a soul reborn. Bending high, drums on pounding, reaching sky. Through the bends, purring, steel and fire, leather gloves, raw desire. Every mile a lawless beat on the highway, hearts compete. Sky, rap chant overlay. Ride fast, live free, break the chains, follow me through storm, night and burning haze, devil's chrome, endless blaze. Sunrise paints the desert gold, outlaw stories yet untold. fire screen. Every mile a reckless dream. Leather gloves, wind in hair. Freedom lives everywhere. Passing towns in neon light, desert winds and endless night. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Mountains rise, rivers bend, every road a faithful friend. City lights fade far behind, every mile rewrites the mind. Guitar blazing, bending sky, drums pounding, echoes high, rap chant overlay. Ride the storm, claim the night, kings of asphalt take the fight. Through bends and rain, through storm and dark, asphalt kings leave their mark. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Sun peeks over endless plains. Asphalt kings forever reign. Engines roaring, tires spinning, every mile a chance to win. Leather gloves, scarred up hands, riding hard through endless land. Rebel chrome, ride with pride, rock and roll, nowhere to hide. Guitar blazing, drums explode, freedom reigns on every road. Engine roar through midnight skies. Leather gloves, fire in our eyes. Every mile, a lawless song on the road where we belong. Devil's highway, ride with me, rock and roll eternally. Guitar scream and drums collide, freedom burning wild ride. Desert winds, mountains ride, neon sign in our eyes. Leather boots and scarred up hands. Every road a promised land. Solo guitar bending high, drums pounding, reach the sky. Through the bends, through storm and rain, Devil's highway, break the chain.